Update 21.7. Remembering 21.6 brought Hydroid Prime, who's on the screen, the Namiskyla Prime, and the Ballistica Prime. Well, that may have been a frame and 2 weapons. This, from what I've seen so far, is 3 weapons. But I had a slight technical glitch when I logged in. My market doesn't work. It's not displaying, I cannot access it, so we will have to return to those in a moment. There was a few things I was looking forward to, one of which said Razorback now has an entry in the Codex, which gives him a little bit of lore. Nothing there. There is no lore whatsoever displaying. I think I'm having major technical difficulties. Anyway, it's supposed to tell you what he drops. The entry actually reads, the Razorback Armada now has a lore entry in the Codex to show you its drops. But I keep coming to this, and it doesn't tell you the drops. Where else under factions would this be? That was the only thing that popped up when I searched for Razor. If it's in here somewhere else, I'm not really sure where. Missions? Is it under... Does Razorback have missions? Nope. Doesn't look like it. That's a shame, actually. That would be a good place to put it. The lore entry. Because it's an attack mission type. Nope. It's just got to the R and the A and it's gone. More importantly, with Barrow coming tomorrow, you can guess where he's going to be on PC here, they have added something fairly interesting, and it should appear under alerts. When he actually turns up tomorrow, the only thing I can really do is kind of show this image from the actual forum post, which will be linked in the description below, that when he is here, you can actually just kind of click on a message that pops up in the alert, kind of like Maru's Bazaar does, and it'll take you straight to him. More importantly, it will also tell you where he has appeared. Excalibur's Proto Armor and Nyx's Nemesis have had the PBR treatment, and Excalibur's you can see a lot because that one side of him, well, it used to be the same colour green as the helmet, but you can clearly tell with the added shining effect, it is completely different. I can actually put a before and after of him up, but sadly, I meant to, but I completely forgot to do it for Nyx's Nemesis skin. Because they did mention that this was coming a few weeks ago now, and to be fair, even though it definitely has more shininess to it, and yes, I just turned her to hide the pink spot on her neck, to me, that looks a lot like it used to look. It would still look nice then, it still looks nice now, but personally, I could never choose between Proto or Nemesis skins, Excalibur or Nyx. It depends which frame you're using as to which one you use the most, or which one to pick up, because they ain't cheap. Well, at least these do actually appear. The Arca, let's just call it collection. This is the armor collection, first off. There is one of these shoulder plates. I was looking at this, and to be fair, I like the idea, but, and yes, I do need to go get rid of the pink spot on Hydroid. That only reappeared this morning. Well, appeared this morning. But I like these. The shoulders are a bit too big. To me, the only piece of this I don't particularly like was the chest plate. But more importantly than this is, of course, the giant Orca Hammer called the Titron. However you want to pronounce that. Mastery rank 10, the blueprint can actually be bought in the marketplace, which makes it fairly easy to get a hold of. Doesn't do an amazing amount of damage with 117 impact and 63 slash. But it's a new hammer that looks pretty damn nice. And more importantly, each successful kill from this massive electric hammer builds an electron charge that is unleashed on a slam attack. A ground pound, if you will. That's what has me intrigued. It's going to electrocute the floor once you've built up charge in it. Could be its saving feature with its less than normal damage, because I do like ground pounding weapons. The Arca Scisco, however you want to pronounce that, I'm probably butchering it. Again, mastery rank 10. More importantly is how it comes across. It's a scoped pistol that analyzes strikes, learning how to deal the most damage, and it does so after 5 successful hits. Quite the definition of this will never one-shot something when you have to shoot it 5 times before it learns how to damage the enemy correctly. But on the good side, it does have a 36 magazine, but it sounds a lot like the auto pistol from Titanfall, and the blueprint for this is inside the energy lab. And lastly, the Arca Plasmor. This I've been looking forward to since they first showed it. It's a shotgun. It even says on the forum posts it's classed as an Corpus engineered plasma shotgun. Shotguns always have pretty decent damage. It is solely radiation damage though, which could be really bad, but it does have a 22% crit chance, so maybe saving feature. But it staggers enemies, and surviving enemies are consumed with radiation is kind of the point of a radiation weapon, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. I was hoping this was going to be a lot better weapon than it seems to be. This one is inside of the energy lab for the blueprint, but yes, it does seem to have a high amount of damage. 600 radiation is a lot of damage. It does look pretty damn nice, but whether this thing works out to be a really good weapon or not, have to use it to find that out. And it does come in an entire bundle if you're into picking up that kind of thing, so you get all of this at once. I'll not lie. Oh, my market started working. If I click on this, is it actually going to... Yes, it started working while I was actually in the menu system. That's... How did it manage to do that? Because I was in game and haven't... Okay. That's just weird. But anyway, that was more than I expected to actually come a week after Hydroid Prime dropped, because that's a lot of weapons to arrive at once. But anyway, we'll leave this off here for now while I go get rid of the pink spot from Hydroid. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch yous next time. You.